Hello and welcome to Kedrick Farms. We are here with another episode of the Millennial Farmer map tonight. We've got some new mods to try out. And apologies, we're getting a little bit distracted here. We're trying to get everything up and running today. We've got a full house in chat already. We're already timing people out. I'm gonna go with less spamming there in the chat, please, Logan. Godly Devil, good to see you in chat as always. Wes Henry, Scott George, always good to see you guys. It's the Van Riesens in Minnesota. It's good to see you guys. Sniper Steve, nice to see you. Building a new PC. Braxton, good to see you. My game is loading in the background here. We're almost there, folks. I apologize, I got hung up watching a couple of other streams this evening. I was in MRG's stream until just a couple minutes ago. Stranded, good to see you tonight. I know you're busy. We're gonna get the game loaded here in just a second. We're gonna be checking out the new 9RT that Custom Modding just released with the updated, or I shouldn't say new, it's an updated version of their mod with the 3D tracks. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Randy Pepler, good to see you, man. Justin Risinger, always pleasure to have you in chat. Rotor Guy, good to see you as always, man. VR's, the Van Riesens, we've got the Deep Bander. So here's the thing with the Deep Bander, and actually let me get switched to game. I'm in game walking around here and you guys can't see any of it. So here's the deal with the Deep Bander. The Deep Bander is a mod that was actually released on my community page on Facebook. The person who converted it put it on my Facebook page, and then I made some edits to it to make it more worker friendly and such. And so it's an incomplete mod. As you can see, the hoses didn't get completely modeled into everything, but it was, you know, good enough to use. I've enjoyed working with it. And so I need to contact that modder and see if he's okay with me releasing the edit to the mod that he released on my Facebook community page. So, but if you want a copy of the unedited version, it's definitely out there. So let me follow up on that and see if I can release the version I've worked on. Ooh, we've got Junt in the chat. Welcome. AJ Grant, I definitely can't wait for FS22. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've actually got the 9RT all set up and out here because I was working on the thumbnail. So let's see if we can get this thing set up here. So I do have one cart of fertilizer here. I think all my hoses are hooked up and everything here, so I'm going to be playing a little bit with Sim Dashboard again today. I do not, unfortunately, have everything set up yet. Farmer Boy with the $1 super chat. Appreciate it, sir. Joshua Flowers, good to see you, man. Can I show the inside of the 9RT? Absolutely. Let me get rid of this HUD. It's a little overpowering. And so the 9RT interior is looking really snazzy. I like custom modding. They do a ton of good work. They pay a lot of attention to the small details, including the interior. And so they've got really stand-up mods. So we're going to go external here for a moment, though, at least as we get everything set up. We've got the Deep Bander on, so I've got the Deep Bander set up so it works as a cultivator. This particular field doesn't technically need cultivation, but we're going to do it anyway here as we apply this dry fertilizer product. And we're gonna switch over here. We need to get a GPS line set up for ourselves. which would require us to turn the GPS mod on. It always helps. And see if we can get this rolling with a little bit of assistance here. It'll make our lives easier. Does Zach's have the rear tine tires? I'm not sure. I think he's got them like this. I don't think they're the other style tires. I know that he mentioned in one of his videos that he wants to set his up to have the twin tires. So that he's moving it over to a strip till machine is my understanding, and I don't have a good strip till bar yet to put on something that's at least not John Deere branded, and so that's what I would really love, is to get a good John Deere strip till toolbar so that I could, you know, run an air cart or something on that. That would be awesome. Thompson Family Cattle. I currently live in Michigan, but I grew up farming in southern Minnesota, or at least I spent my teenage years in southern Minnesota. John Deere for life. Good to see you, man. We've got Cindy Siders in chat. William Champion Gaming. Ander 1960. It's good to see you again. Yeah, Justin, I don't think it would be that hard to set up a strip till bar. I mean, there's other strip till mods. I'm having a little bit of a hard time doing the steering wheel with this 9RT. I don't have any wheels to tell me where I'm turning right now. We're getting there, though. Bianca doing well. All right, we've got to switch back. My Stream Deck needs to stay for streaming. I need to learn to use the Sim dashboard for GPS. I'm going to have to put it on my right side, though. Bear with me a moment. If I don't switch, it's the muscle memory of always having the tablet or the controls for the GPS need to be on my right hand, like I'm in a tractor. So we're going to move them over here, see if I can find a spot to put them. My mouse is going to go all out of whack for a second here. Apologies. Let's try this. There we go. Get our view. I'm sorry, we're making everybody nauseous, I'm sure, jerking the camera around like this. Permas, we've got to get into the spring season here. We've got something coming up here in tomorrow's video, I think, Permas, that'll make you happy there. We've got Wilson coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Or yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. You're in tomorrow's video. Already did the recording, dude. Good to see you in the chat as always, sir. Jason, appreciate the support there. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, drop a like. It helps me out a lot. There's a John Deere VT tool on the mod hub. There is, Harrison. It's just not quite the same as a strip till machine. LR Modding has something that's close, but it has a tank that's mounted on the top of it. And so I couldn't get that tank removed without doing some fancy blender work. So this in-cab thing is not working out so well. I wonder what my field of view is here. We're just gonna double check that I didn't, nope, it's set to 65. Bianca, weird question. Do I have a discount code for Sim Dashboard? I don't have anything for Sim Dashboard, I don't, at this point. In fact, if anybody would, it'd be FSG, and I haven't seen anything on his with regards to a discount code. I think it's like $3 or $4 if you buy it just for FS19. So it's not terribly expensive. Ryan, good to see you. Glad you could make a stream again. Ryan Lunt, it's good to see you as always. I'm trying not to drive in this neighbor's field. I should probably just stop trying to get to the end and acknowledge that I'm going to have to take a headland pass off here in a little bit. ZQ Cartoon, good to see you as always. Sniper Steve, you lost your mod switching over the hard drives. Somehow your backup got corrupted. That's painful. That's always painful. It's funny, as somebody who spent most of his adult career in the IT world, it's always painful when you have those computer problems, and it's like you should... I feel like, you know, I should not be the one having them. You take all the precautions, and sometimes stuff just happens. Have I seen Buck? He's a modder. I don't know that I'm familiar with any modders that go by Buck, but admittedly I'm horrible at names, horrible at putting Discord and other things together with Facebook, which a lot of times people go by different things on Facebook. Jason Donnelly, there you go. I do know you. We've recently had conversations on Discord. Mr. Sealy P getting a Discord server, which is awesome. Godly Devil, just tell the neighbor to mind his own business. Except if this was a video, you'd be giving me a hard time for turning around in somebody else's field. FS17, what was my favorite map? My favorite map on FS17 was probably, I want to say, what was the name of that map? Mills County. And there's a few reasons for that. I'm kind of a nostalgic person, so that was one of the first videos I ever did on YouTube where I was actually talking in front of a camera, and I had a nice little farm on that map. I really enjoyed it. It was set up well. It reminded me very much of the area in southern Minnesota that I used to farm on. Well, let's see. I don't think I'm on the right track. There we go. We are in the fall, so theoretically, although I think he's got winter wheat or something planted over there. Yeah, they've already put winter wheat in that field, which is ridiculous. Now, actually, what am I... Hang on, where's my HUD? What am I doing here? Oh, I can't see the precision farming map because I have auto drive installed. So this is what I don't like about auto drive, is that it fills up so many spots in the F1 menu that you can't use it anymore. So between auto drive and course play, I've taken up half of my menu, and so we're putting down some nitrogen in this field, and I'd configured it, and I don't know how much nitrogen I'm putting down. And so with precision farming, I've got to kind of be careful about it, just because I don't want to apply too much, and this is going to turn into a what is this going to turn into? I believe it's going to turn into a cornfield, because otherwise I wouldn't be applying liquid nitrogen to it. If this season's tool would work, it doesn't tell me what the previous crop was. Awesome. Forward Ag, man, it's good to see you. We're going to the dark side right now. We're putting in some dry fertilizer in this soil. Channeling my inner millennial farmer. We've got too many new buttons. We're trying to learn how to use this panel, and it's not working out for us. Apologies, folks. There we go. We've got the whole Van Riesen family watching. Resolve the issue. I've got to be more entertaining than America's Got Talent. That'd be a hard one. I mean, my wife doesn't even watch my streams, so... Home phone, it's good to see you. I have additional field info. Oh, you know what? I just don't have it turned on, probably. Where is that? Isn't it in here somewhere? Field info on. Here, hang on. We're hopping out. We've got... This says it was fallow both times, which I know is not the case. And it's also spazzing out with the soil type, which is amazing. So something happened to this field that it thinks it was fallow 2 times over, because we definitely had crops in this field. And now I'm going to turn that back off because it's definitely an annoying screen. See, I need a good anhydrous toolbar forward, Ag. That's what I really need to go with those awesome tanks that you're working on. Let's see if we can do it this time. All right. At least GPS is working. Living on a player. Good to see you as always. Oh, goodness. So we have been gone for a while. It's good to get back into the swing of things. We are going to be streaming every Tuesday and Thursday evening now. For at least the month of July. We're gonna stick to that schedule and see how it goes. RXZ Gaming, good to see you. There's a guy that's multitasking if I ever saw one. Hopefully things are well on the other side of the world for you there, sir. Yeah, Permas, if anybody could just throw together a new mod like that in no time flat, I figure it's forward ag. Alright, let's get GPS going, drop the toolbar, and we're back at it. An 80-foot applicator is already being worked on. That is exactly what I need in my life, sir. I lost a water bottle somewhere. I found it. Ah, goodness. MRG just wrapped up. Yeah, he started early, so I was wondering if he was going to keep going for another hour or be done, so. It's always good to see you in stream, sir. I know I shouldn't advertise other streams in my stream, but Dennis Farms is showing off Autumn Oaks right now, and so he said he's a couple weeks away from sending it out to some testers, so I'm looking forward to that map as well. Should be a load of fun. It looks great, and he's done some even more unique things with animals, so I'm hoping to run a dairy farm on that map, I think. It'll be a lot of fun to play with all the crazy things that Dennis Farms comes up with for making the animals more realistic, so it should be fun. Tyson Dennis is Dennis Farms, the guy who did the edits of Mercer that I'm playing on. Parker Ellis, hello and welcome to the stream. Andrew Monson, good to see you again. My favorite FS19 map, I would probably... Oh my goodness. We've got another crash. Alright. This is what I get for reading chat and not paying attention. And yes, we added a crash counter to the streams. Let's we'll fold it up to get out of these trees. I missed the question now. Somebody asked a question. What is my favorite map? This one probably. So, and that's mostly just because I put a lot of time in on this map, and also it's an area of Minnesota that I'm extremely familiar with as I have family that's from that area, so I love this part of Minnesota. How long is the stream gonna be? I don't know. Usually 2 hours is what I try to go for, at least. And we're just getting started, so there's plenty of time left here. Trying to watch the chat and drive, though. Yeah, you guys kept harassing me about the crash counter, so I carved an hour out of my afternoon and figured out how to do it, so. What happens when the crash counter number gets too big to fit on the screen? That's a good question. Hopefully I've at least centered it, and so the crash number isn't the last part of the text, so it should just exclude the other text out the side. The 9RT is your favorite tractor? I like it a lot. The 8RX has to be my favorite, but the 9RT is a cool tractor, I will give you that. And then just because, we also added the disclaimer here. Although I need to change it to say no actual crops were harmed. I'll probably do it with a bit of a voiceover at some point, so... Yeah, you'll have to wait. Well, actually, I can bring it up one more time here, Godly. There you go, just for you. I might need to extend the timer just a bit, but it's 3 seconds right now. I felt like that was good enough. So I thought that'd be something fun to do, just because it seems to come up every stream. I can't even see him. My camera's in the trees. Andrew Monson, definitely John Deere. I'm a John Deere fan. I grew up driving John Deere tractors. It's just my favorite for that reason, if none other. I don't have brand loyalty for any particular reason that I think, you know, one is better than the other in a substantial way. I just happened to grow up driving John Deere tractors, and that's what I've always enjoyed. Now, one thing that I will say is this toolbar, I need to adjust how fast it gets dirty, because you'll see that the chisel plow here is completely caked in dirt already, and the tractor and the air cart are not. So we're gonna go ahead and fold this thing up, and I think we've got to look at the precision farming map here. I've got a couple other fields that we wanted to hit. Field 6 here we also wanted to hit with some nitrogen here. So Justin, I grew up farming on a smallish, I say grew up, I spent my teenage years on a small farm in southern Minnesota. We had about 800 acres, and it was, by the time I started working on it, the farmer was doing just row crop, corn and beans. And we had about 800 acres, and we ran a John Deere 4850 on the planter with those big saddle tanks for the liquid chemical. We had I think we had a Buffalo toolbar that we had a 12-row planter, and then we had a 4630 with front wheel assist that we ran for a lot of miscellaneous jobs. Grain cart is what I drove it mostly in, and then we had a 4240 that I spent most of my time in, and that was the stock chopper for chopping up corn stalks, and then I also ran the sprayer in that in the spring and summer, so spent a lot of time in that 4240. We had a 3-point mounted sprayer, and then a pull-behind chemical tank, kind of like the one that McKnight Gaming released. Not quite, but similar to that. Big yellow tank on a green frame. Tucker, I've never gotten a chance to drive a piece of class equipment. Always wanted to, but never got the chance. Pleasant View Farms, good to see you, man. Let's take a time around on this field, I think. This was a bean field, and we're gonna put a little bit more nitrogen down on it, mostly because our stupid F1 menu doesn't work, and I want to... What button is it to increase the application rate? M? We want to go up 1, even though I can't see the actual rate. I'm gonna go up a couple. Come on, I'd like this to be turning a little bit yellow or green at least, so that we don't have to deal with as much in the summer and spring. Let's go up one more notch. Not yet. I don't think it's working. F1. activate. I don't want to go fully to automatic mode. I'd like it if it just started going up a little bit more than what we're doing here, though. I'm watching the nitrogen map here to see if it starts applying more nitrogen for me. It does not seem to be doing the trick, though. Let's come in here. I'd like to be getting up to about 100, maybe a little bit more. If I bring up the F1 menu, it's definitely K. Oh, K and M. I'm all the way down on the bottom. My goodness. You'd think I could read. There we go. Now we're getting the nice yellow nitrogen levels. All right, good enough. Back to the chat. As long as I stay in open fields away from trees, brushes, cement, houses, lakes, and any other housers. Well, you know, so you'd think that, except I can always jackknife this thing right back into the trailer, and that's usually what I do that causes me the most problems. So we're gonna at least set up a GPS here while we're going straight. And then, boom. And then this one. There we go. Good deal. All right, let's catch up on chat here. Look at prices for crops to sell. How come there's no prices to sell for wheat or corn or beans on the Millennial Farmer map? Josh Sanders, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's take a look. Wheat or corn or beans are sold at these two in the middle here. So I've got prices across the board for those grains. So I'm not sure what problem you're running into, but I'm definitely seeing those in my game. All right, we're gonna go all the way around here. We're gonna take the headlands off before we get started on up and down rows. Oh, and I just noticed I've got my heading on the wonderful sim dashboard screen here, so I can see which direction I'm heading while I'm glancing at chat. So, good deal. And let's take a look here. We're in mid-autumn, so we've still got some time before we need to sell our corn there, Knox. Nico Live, yeah. I'm sure there's a few people who have managed to put this thing into the trailer a few times. It turns a little bit. Hey, Peanut, how's it going? Randy Pepler with the save. Let me see if I push. Nope, no down arrow isn't doing anything for me there. Maybe if I got rid of the map. Whoops, almost. Not quite jackknife there. No, unfortunately for me, my up and down arrows are going to control the camera, I think, which is okay. Do one more notch here. There we go. Noxus Farm, you're late. That's all right. Pleasant View Farms has got me with the button if I just read chat faster. Yeah, we've been waiting for the American Life of Farming map for a little while. That's going to be one of our next members multiplayer servers. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually going to be live streaming on there every once in a while. Randy, one of the 5 gajillion mods. I've only got probably 50 or 60 mods on this save, I think. Ander, this is not multiplayer, this particular stream, but I do try to stream once a week on the multiplayer server. And so today is Tuesday, so assuming that American Life of Farming comes out before this time Thursday night, I'll probably be streaming American Life of Farming on our members multiplayer server. Noxus Farm going good today. It's Tuesday, so we have tacos every Tuesday for dinner. It's one of the few meals that I can actually make. So I'm loving that. It's one of my favorite meals. And the kids love it too. We've been having some storms here in Michigan. We actually had some pretty heavy rains today. So I'm surprised that we didn't lose power, actually. It got kind of crazy this afternoon. It was like pitch black and the winds were just slamming into the house. So all right. Well, let's try and let's see. I think one headland's going to be enough for us based on how we were turning around on that other field. We've got a little bit of a grass headland on most of this field, I think, so it'll be good. Thursday is Canada Day. Nice. Yeah, I forget about all the crazy Canadian holidays. I used to work for a company up there. I was driving up to Toronto. I'd spend every other week in Toronto, and they got all kinds of crazy holidays up there. So I used to get all of the Canadian holidays off and the U.S. holidays when I was working there, so I kind of enjoyed that part of it. Kyler, I'm in the Metro Detroit area. All right, let's get this going. Let's get the GPS set up. And it looks like I set my GPS line up down there after I was getting back onto the farm. Oh, well, we're going to go with it. We can clean this little bit up later. Let's bring this up, though, for just a second. I'm curious. Yep, it should work itself back out in a second. Purpose your power flickered. Yeah, I was worried I was going to lose power again. VR's, my wife likes to buy the turkey meat as well for the tacos. I'm not as big of a fan, but if it makes her happy, I can deal with it occasionally. Part of the point of having tacos is to suffer a little bit, right? But yeah, for my own health, I should probably also be eating leaner meat. Ah, nice, Kyler. Yeah, Romulus isn't too far at all. I live on the northwest side of the Metro Detroit area, so right off of I-75. County Line Farming, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you as always. Aiden the Man, good to see you again. VR's in Minnesota. I love chicken, not ground up chicken though. If I'm gonna do chicken, I might as well just do chicken fajitas. Chris, your excitement for American life of farming has gone down since it's taking so long. Yeah, I mean it happens though. Unfortunately, you know, you can't predict the issues you're gonna run into sometimes. I think the struggle, you know, I hate to, you know, say it this way, but the struggle that you run into as a modder, you know, you want people to be excited about your map, you want people to download it and play it. There's a lot of great maps coming out pretty soon here. I'm really excited about Oklahoma by DJ Modding. You know, there's some things about it that I'm not a fan of, but as far as big 4X maps go, it looks really good, and I can't wait to give it a shot. And then you've got, you know, Autumn Oaks coming out by Dennis Farms soon. Talking to MRG tonight in his stream, he talked about the fact that he thinks his Lincoln Creek map is going to come out here in a couple of weeks. And we're going to put somebody in timeout, so please do not spam the chat. Ryan Marcus, do I know when the Oklahoma map is going to come out? So DJ Modding told me his goal is for it to come out before the 4th of July. So I believe he intends to release it on July 3rd. And so if he doesn't get it out by then, you know, it's because he ran into a serious issue, but I really think that he's going to do everything he can to get it out by then. I'm trying to check on my tablet here. For some reason, I can't get my screen to refresh, but I've got it now. So, yeah, so Ryan, I think that if I was a betting man, I'd say it's coming out in the next few days. So, Sniper Steve, am I going to do a Let's Play on Peace River? I am currently in discussions with somebody to try and do a multiplayer series on that server. So, ideally, yes. I think it would be a bit much to try and do Peace River solo. It's a really big map. You know, I looked at it and it was going to be a lot more work than what I was doing on Flint Hills, and that, you know, that was a lot of course play with a lot of big machinery. So I'd love to do Peace River. I just need to find somebody to do it with. So Forward Ag, love you, man. Nagi, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you as always. Yeah, Sniper Steve, that was pretty much my reaction. Was it looks like a beautiful map. It's right up my alley. It's just a bit too big for me to tackle on my own. So that was when I reached, well, you know, somebody reached out to me. I've been talking to a couple people, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That one might take a little bit of setup, though. What is your favorite to play on PC or PS4? Definitely PC. I only own a PS4 because I loved the Metal Gear games back in the day when they used to be PS4 exclusive or PlayStation exclusive. There you go, Forward Ag. We might have to do that. We need to, you and me need to have a conversation with another content creator that we both know. I think that we could do something fun together. Nick, good to see you in chat, man. I'm loving this 9RT though. The 3D tracks just add that little extra bit for me. It's funny is, you know, you'd think you wouldn't really be able to notice it when you're tooling around in the field, but I don't know. I feel like I can. I love it. In fact, let's go in cab a little bit here too. I think this is the issue though, is that you can't see the tracks very well sometimes in cab. They disappear at certain angles. But yeah, we're going, looks like 10 miles an hour. Is that accurate? Yeah, 9 to 10. Cool. Yeah, I saw your screenshots, Forward Ag, of the edits you're doing. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait. Cool Ham, good to see you, man. Alex, good to see you. Philly Gaming, what's up? We're running custom moddings and updated 9RT and testing out some edits to this Deep Bander that I did recently. Wow, that is quite the hill. I probably shouldn't be driving my equipment up there. Whose Deep Bander am I testing? So this was something that I forget the gentleman's name, TJ something, posted on my Facebook page at one point asking if I wanted to try it out, and I said sure. And then I haven't heard from him since. I did some videos on it, you know, like a year ago, and then I never managed to track him down, and so I made a bunch of edits to kind of get it working better, and so I'm testing my own edits for a change. M&J's, good to see you, man. JM Farm, good to see you. Tim, good to see you. Hope you're well. Josh Sanders, your family owns a 9RT like this? Nice. I am going to get to drive a 9RT like this fall on some, on a Ripper, I think. A brand new Ripper, actually. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. I've been working all of my real-life farming connections. My wife said, you know what? You miss farming so much. Take 2 full weeks. Go back to Minnesota. and do all the farming you want for 2 weeks during harvest. You know enough people to get that done. And so I've been calling in all the favors from years and years ago to see if I can drive some real-life farming equipment. So come later this fall, I should have some videos from that, hopefully, to put out on the channel as well. Robin, I agree. Peace River is going to make a great multiplayer map. Banana Fish Bones. I love the name. Looks to be doing what it's supposed to. It is, sir. Welcome to the stream. Nick, it's good to see you. It's going well. There's a slight delay when I turn my steering wheel before the GPS kicks off, but I don't have enough hands to stop the GPS and then turn the steering wheel. We're still adjusting. Justin, you've been playing FS19 as a large-scale custom farming operation, but just contracts? No actual farming of your own land? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm working on a series idea around that. It should be fun. We're gonna launch that next week, I think. I got like a bazillion ideas currently in process that are half recorded, and we're gonna get those out on the channel here soon. Champ Farm, I have not fallen out of my chair on stream yet, although we had a close encounter of almost having the stomach flu on stream last week Tuesday, so that's why I had to take a second week off from the channel. It was very unfortunate timing. Josh, good luck with the chickens. Nick, I'm using a Logitech G920, which is pretty good steering wheel. I've enjoyed it a lot. I had the heavy equipment bundle one, the official farm sim one, and it worked okay, but after about 2 years of heavy use, it finally gave up. So I've been using this 920 for, I don't know, maybe a year now, and I got a really good deal on it. You know, new they're kind of expensive, but I got mine on a sale and had some coupon and, you know, got it for almost half off, so I've enjoyed it. I would recommend it if you can get one for a deal. This is the RT from the in-game mod hub. It just got updated in the last day or two here. Justin, yeah, I've watched Farmhand Mike. In fact, I was watching him this morning because he did a couple of videos on this wheat farm in Oklahoma, and so I've been studying up for what I want to do on the Oklahoma map. And so he did some great videos with some versatile stuff, because he's a versatile employee, I think, and he has some awesome stuff. I can't wait for that big versatile to come out here that's in testing or being worked on by one of the modders. I've seen some screenshots on Facebook. It looks amazing. Sassy Farmer, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you as always. Alex, when's my next stream? So a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm planning to start streaming twice a day, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday mornings, probably, well, I say morning, I'm probably going to bump the time back. I'm thinking about noon on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then again at 9 p.m., because that'll cover a little bit broader audience. I've got actually surprising number of people in the EU that like to watch the channel, and so a little bit earlier would be good. John, giving everybody the warning. I drive a little different in real life than in Farm Sim, hopefully. Although I do have some stories about things that I've crashed into. I appreciate it, Sassy. I always see you in DJ streams, keeping everybody in check. Sniper Steve, you're super excited about the versatile? Yeah, me too. It's gonna be awesome. You see, I saw a lot of them when I was driving around in Ontario as well. Oh, Nico's in Norway. My grandfather on my dad's side came from Norway, so I've got a good chunk of my family is from Norway and Sweden. So I keep meaning to get up there and do the tourist thing and go out and visit and go see the farm that my great-great-grandfather grew up farming on. I've not managed to make it out to Norway, though. It's probably top 3 destinations for me right now. Can I do a Cole the Cornstar map? I don't think a Cole the Cornstar map has actually come out yet. If one does, I'm going to have to, just because of certain things that may or may not have happened on the Discord server a year or so ago at this point, but I would play on the Cole the Cornstar map. No, DJ and Clutch can't be kept in check. Their chat, though, you do a good job of managing the chat. Oh no, Andrew, I'm sorry to hear you broke your hand. That's unfortunate. JHI, you're in Australia. Nice. I've not gone there either. That's one of the other top 3 places for me. It's going to see Norway, Australia, and then Japan are the three of the places I haven't gotten a chance to go to yet. I've been to a lot of countries, but those 3 I haven't gotten to go to. Japan, I've been into the airport, but that doesn't really count. I'd love to visit those 3 countries. Hey, it's Goggle Pop. Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Nope. Do I watch baseball? I do not really watch baseball. A little bit. I occasionally go to a Tigers game with some friends here in the Metro Detroit area, but never got into sports in general, to be honest. But Hannah, you live 30 miles from Bucks County map. It's pretty much exactly how the area is. Nice. That's a map that I always meant to get back to. Never did. Oh, Thompson, you met the How Farms Works guy. He seems like a cool guy. I used to watch a ton of his videos and then just ran out of time. I haven't watched one in a little while. Yeah, there's a few maps out there, Tim, that I thought I saw something about, and then I haven't seen anything about them, and now I can't, you can't find anything on Facebook. It's the worst for actual discovery of things. Like, you see something pop up in your feed, and you want to go back and look at that thing 5 minutes later, and it's just gone. It's gone. You'll never see it again. It's unfortunate. We probably should break down and take another headland pass off of this side of the field so we don't keep driving up on the embankment here. Oh, that's the worst with GPS right there. My goodness. Oh, there's been a buzz. Stance Meats, it's good to see you in the chat again, man. Appreciate the donation. Great job on streaming, and you're located in the U.S. and South Dakota. I've actually got the opportunity to go see the Millennial Farmer. It was a great time, and you do farm here in South Dakota. Well, awesome. I'm hoping to actually get to go out and visit him this fall. I've got to write the email here shortly, but I've talked to him online a couple of times, but never gotten to meet him, and since I have family up in that area, I'm hoping to get out and visit his farm. It'd be a lot of fun. What do you farm in South Dakota? I'm assuming wheat, but that's just me making an assumption. Whoops. Yeehaw, this is a sweet setup. I agree. It is actually putting down fertilizer here. If we bring up the precision farming mini map, you can see we're putting nitrogen down. I've got dry fertilizer in both tanks right now. I've also set this up to be able to do lime as well. Banana fish bones, you thought you were subbed, but you're not. It's funny, less than half of my viewers are actually subscribed, so Somehow I've gotten to 18,000 subscribers, and half the people that watch my video don't subscribe, so it's always entertaining. Half my regular viewers, I should say. But I would love to get to meet the Millennial Farmer. I think he'd be a kind of a cool guy to hang out with. Oh, corn and soybeans. I guess South Dakota, are you on the east side of the state then? I'm guessing east side, you know, kind of the same parallel as southern Minnesota. Oh my goodness. K-Swaggers, what's up, man? It's good to see you again. Appreciate the donation as always, sir. You are a gentleman. The stream has been going well, my driving less so. We're all kinds of all over the place right now. Oh, the horns are going off left and right. I can't even keep up. Tim Maslin, appreciate it, man. Welcome to the channel. Hit me up on Discord and we'll get you set up with the Discord status. And if you're interested in playing on the members multiplayer servers, we'll get you set up with access to that as well. Yeehaw. So the link is, if you go to my Facebook page and then click on the community tab, you should be able to find it there. There's only a few posts where other people have come in and made a post on my page, but I've edited this since, and we were talking about it on the beginning of the stream. I'm going to try and track down the mod author who sent me the edit, because this is an edit of LR Modding's cedar tank, I think, and somebody else's chisel plow. So I'm going to try and figure it out and see if I can release it. Graced Farm, it's good to see you on the chat, as always. Right between Sioux Falls and Sioux City, there you go. Yeah, Sassy, I think it'd be awesome. My grandfather's from Lowry, Minnesota originally, so I go up to Lowry. My grandfather's actually buried in Starbuck, which is right up in that area, so I go up there every year just about, sometimes a couple times a year, and so I'm right up, you know, near his farm all the time, and so I'd love to get out there and see him. How was vacation? Vacation was awesome. The week after vacation was the stomach flu. So I guess I got rested up and then I got to lose all the weight from vacation right after. So it worked out, I suppose. Stance. It's funny, a bunch of the people in the community have been talking. It's surprising to me how many people are in the Michigan, you know, southern Michigan, Ohio type area. And so we're actually talking about having a Ketter Farms meetup here at some point before the summer ends, now that things are starting to open back up. So, I'm also planning on, when I take my little 2-week real life farm tour trip here in the fall, to kind of post my general plan of attack on that, and then hopefully meet up with a few more people in the community. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I hate being sick, especially in the summer. Like, it feels like when you're sick in the winter, it's just kind of expected. But when you get sick in the summer, it's just like depressing. Goggle Pop. Well, so it's funny is I've actually talked to Zach on YouTube a few times. He stopped in and commented on, I think he commented on 6 of my videos last summer when I first started running this series. And so I'm sure he has no idea who I am at this point, but he did stop in and comment on 6 of my videos when I was running the Millennial Farmer series, which was, you know, for me, kind of one of those celebrity moments. It's just like, oh, the real Millennial Farmer's on my YouTube videos commenting. That's awesome. Oh, Shakopee, nice. I've been to Shakopee. Well, I make it east, or I'm only focused on westward. So this trip is only going to be westward. especially because I have a number of people in South Dakota now that are asking me to make it all the way out there, which is, you know, another how many ever hours of driving just to bounce one more state. But I actually spent a lot of time in upstate New York growing up. My dad used to be in the Army, so we were stationed up there in, what is that, Fort Drum, which is where, Watertown. And so I've always wanted to go back out there because I have a bunch of friends in that area. And so one of these days I might make it back out on the east side as well, but likely not this year. Probably maybe try to do that sometime in the spring next year. I know a couple of people in North Carolina as well that would love for me to visit. Fort Drum, yeah. Yeah, 10th Mountain Division was the unit my dad was in for a while there. We used to get so much snow up there, the whole Watertown area. It was crazy. All the lake effect snow. It was awesome. Oh man, that would be the worst permas. Goggle Pop. So you must be not so far then from DJ Goham then. Isn't he out in North Carolina as well? Matt, you're from Iowa. I've got a bunch of family in Iowa as well. So whenever I'm going out to Minnesota, a lot of times I'll swing through Iowa and stop and see some family down there too. Tim, you're going to be heading across to Wisconsin this year. You've got another friend in Detroit that you could visit too. Hey, if you're ever in Detroit, let me know. I'll hit you up. We'll grab a bite to eat or grab some drinks, whatever your preference is. I love hanging out with the community. Throw your shirt up and wave it like a helicopter. There you go. Andrew Monson, play with the squad. I would absolutely love to play with the squad. Grant is a cool guy. I think he's a little bit too busy for little YouTubers like me. He's got a lot going on in real life right now too, with his new farm and everything, it seems like. We've got some of the best craft breweries in Michigan here in the area, so you let me know what you like. We'll make it happen. Wyoming, nice. Derry, I'm coming to see you sometime. I don't know when, but I'm coming out to see you. I've got family in Spokane, Washington, so I can make it up to the Pacific Northwest. Find somewhere to crash. Oskaloosa? Where is that, Matt? This Des Moines? Oh, Des Moines area. There you go. I love all the crazy Midwest town names. You're all about good burger and beer. There you go, Sniper Steve. Yeah, Justin. I've watched a bunch of that gang. It's funny, is when I first started playing Farm Sim, I used to watch a ton of their videos. I actually liked some of their crazy roleplay stuff at times, but they used to do farming videos, and they don't really do that too much anymore, so that's when they kind of lost me. Andrew, my favorite pickup would be a Silverado 1500, because that was my very first truck that I actually owned myself. Permas, it's good to see you in chat as always, sir. I'm looking forward to getting together here at the end of the week. I'm loving this track tractor. I forgot how much I like these 2-tracked tractors. I need to do a little bit more with these RT style tractors. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 8RX is still my favorite, but I could definitely do a little bit more RT work, I think. This has been a blast to drive around here. We're also, one of our tanks is already empty, so we've used up more than 50% of our fertilizer so far, so... And we're only applying it at a reduced rate. We could be going higher than this with precision farming, but we want to be able to come back and hit some of this a little bit later. Is this map 2 or 4X? This is a 1X map, believe it or not. This is one of the things that I love about this map, is that the Mapper's Paradise guys did a great job of making a 1X map have that 4X field. And so you've only got 16 fields on the map, but they're mostly medium to big sized fields, so it feels good. You want to see some 3D tracks here? We're going to stop for a second. Ooh, look at the nice 3D ribs on these tracks. They just look good. I don't know, I like it. I was saying earlier in the stream, I didn't think that it would make that big of a difference to me, but it does. I love 3D tracks. Yeah, Justin, and I can totally appreciate that. Like, I've got no ill will for Grant, you know, doing what makes the money on YouTube. Like, you know, it's a business. It pays the bills. And so if the people don't want to watch the real farming, then, you know, you do the other content. So the cab view is just as nice here. It's got, I've got the dual monitor option in here. So I've got both monitors. And then we've also got the gauges. You've got a radio set up in here. It looks good. It's got some details. Whoop. Now my ability to drive while in cab still doesn't exist, but... Yeah, Livin', we've talked about that a few times. The 3D tracks, it just really makes or breaks it for me, for a mod these days. Just got done chopping hay in real life, that's why you were late. Nice. Hopefully it went well for you, Ray. Graced Farm, yeah, I would hope, because Giants did it in their DLC, and I would think that it needs to continue. Did I crash back there? Derry, did I not notice? I was reading chat. Did I crash and not notice? Toby Neal, it's good to see you, dude. I appreciate you showing up in chat as always. I really appreciated your comment. Was that earlier today or yesterday on the video on the fertilizer stuff? That was very informative. I always love the real life farming details. Nico Live, that is why I have GPS. I'd never be able to read chat and drive if I didn't have GPS. Goggle Pop, if I crash while reading chat, it doesn't count. There you go. Yeah, it's crazy as so many people are without rain right now. But we've been having so much rain, it's flooding. I sent pictures to some of the staff members on Discord yesterday, but the interstates in Detroit are underwater for like 2 days now. It's been crazy. So all the major, or one of the major interstates is completely closed here because it's just underwater. Joey, I could put an anhydrous tank behind here and it would probably work with just how Farm Sim is scripted, because it just treats it like a fertilizer. but it's not really hooked up to run the hoses and stuff right now. Yeah, Derry, 115 degrees in Washington. Crazy. Yeah, Justin, I'm inclined to agree with you. I think FS22 is going to have 3D tires and tracks across the board. It just makes sense to me. Yeah, Justin, build the Ark up there in Saginaw, I can imagine. Well, and then we had on Saturday, like 4 confirmed tornadoes in the middle of the state. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, you mentioned the grill on the Ram, and like I didn't even notice. I have to go back and look next time I fire that save up. A Larson Farms map would be awesome. Yeah, Tim, we don't hear about anything in the Detroit area outside of the area is true. I visit my parents in Minnesota sometimes, and they'll like every once in a while they'll hear some tidbit about Detroit, and it's usually some, you know, one-off story that we didn't even notice, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it sounds so horrible there." I'm like, "That's not even the worst thing that happened around here in like the year. What are you talking about?" The news is funny sometimes. Valley Farmer, there's a version of this deep bander that is public. It was posted to the community tab on my Facebook page a while back, and that's how I got it. And then I've made some edits to it, so hopefully I can get in contact with the person who sent it to me and get it released here at some point. Yeah, Justin, great decision there. No way to predict it, I suppose, either, but we were at a birthday party for kids, and we had several friends that had come in from Lansing, and all our phones are going off with these tornado warnings, and they're like, that's where we live. But luckily, nothing bad happened in the areas that we heard from, so... When I showed the blooper of running into the planter, oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's gonna ruin the grill for sure. Or the Flint hill, yeah, the Flint situations with the water and the subsequent legal issues. It's 35 Celsius in Alberta. That is hot. That is really hot. 90s in Kentucky. Crazy. Polycount Taz, welcome to the stream. Good morning to you, sir. It's early there, I know. 37 in Saskatchewan. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we are cranking on this field. Hey, we even pulled right into this row this time. First try. Nice. We're getting the hang of it, I think. Farm Sim Freak, good to see you, man. 70s in southern Minnesota? Yeah, that's about what it's been here today. I shouldn't say that. I don't actually know what temperature it was today. I don't think I left the house. Yeah, I don't think I left the house today. Yesterday I was out there grilling. How much does the tank hold? Great question. Let's take a quick look here. This tank would be here. Yeah, I put it in here. It holds 6.23 tons, but we have the magic of community extension mod, so that'd be the equivalent of 9,500 liters if you're used to base game increments. Boom. And in the Midwest today, we're expecting more storms. Get my weathercaster voice out. JN Channel, welcome to the stream, bud. Randy Pepler, I've been waiting. He's Thundar's been working on another mod, which, if I'm being honest, I would rather he finish that mod before he works on community extension again. And so I might have to just break down and do the community extension tutorial with what we have now, and then make an updated one after. You guys have only had 3/4 of an inch of rain since the 22nd of May. Wow, that's crazy. I think we've had 2 inches in the last week. Tyler Durbin, welcome to the stream. Case Boy, nice to see ya. Evan, good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Ryan, good to see ya. All kinds of people hopping in here. How long have we even been going, folks? I've lost all my timers. We're going for a little over an hour. Cool. Rocks and Fields is going to be fun. I agree. The time away was good. It was good. Mostly because it made my wife very happy. And my wife being happy means that I'm very happy. She needed a good vacation. It had been 2 years since we had a good vacation with COVID and all, so it was good to get away. Been raining all around you, but none that you've gotten? That's unfortunate, Toby. Oh, missed a little bit. We're getting there. Yeah, the vacations are important. Vacation is important. It felt good to get away a little bit. I just wasn't planning being away 2 weeks. The week of stomach flu afterwards I could have done without, but what are you gonna do? Stranded Canson, welcome back to the stream. You're missing all the fun. I had to put somebody in timeout myself. Evan, I used to work on a farm when I was a teenager, but that was 25 years ago or so. Are we getting any real brand pickup trucks in FS22? I don't think so. There's been a lot of speculation. I'm gonna go with no, though. If I had to bet on one of the two, I'd say no. I think it was just a CGI trailer, and they picked vehicles that were look-alike. We used to do all the same in our branding and marketing materials. You just take the logo off and make a few tweaks, and everybody thinks it's a Ford, but it's not. Aw, Tim, that's cool. A few years back, I took a little over a week off and went on a Boy Scout camping trip with my stepson, and we did a backpacking trip in Colorado in the mountains, and that was a blast. I absolutely loved that trip. I mean, I'm an old fat guy that's very out of shape, so it almost killed me, but it was one of those once-in-a-lifetime kind of trips. Nothing better than spending time with family. Everybody's so harsh. Poor Stranded. He's just gonna stop showing up to streams. Am I gonna use the crop duster mod sometime? I am. I need to get back to... I need to actually use it in a series. The problem is the controls are a bit wonky, and there's not a lot you can do about that. But I do wanna bust that out, so I'll probably bust that out here at some point in the near future. Carpet Farmer, Mr. Dairy, have a good evening. We will see you later, sir. Case Boy, I'm absolutely looking forward to FS22. It's gonna be a blast. DJ, welcome to the stream, man. Grace Farm, I took a look at it. I haven't gotten back to it yet. So I'm definitely looking forward to jumping over there and taking a look at some things. You're queued up, I'll say. I went to the page and hit the watch later button. The favorited it in my my queue. Alicia, you'd love to have real trucks on console. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. All right, let's see if we can get turned around. GPS did not want to shut off there. Woo, woo. Let's turn the HUD back on, make sure we didn't run out of fertilizer or anything crazy. I calculated, yep, we're good, that we'd have enough to do it. Now, Grace Farm, I love real-life farming stuff and, you know, anything in the near vertical, so I can't wait to check it out. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my busy days because I'm always setting up for live streams and recording the videos for the next day. Wednesday should technically be my easy day of the week. Yeah, I'm curious to check out some of that pivot irrigation stuff. It's common in a lot of areas, but we never used it, so I haven't had any experience with it. Stranded, whatever happened to the grass that I cut a while back? That was for the neighbors. I don't do bales. Was there an easy dev controls mod for FS17? I feel like yes. I feel like there was a version of that mod. Taz, it's good to see you as always. Have a good day. Oh, CNC work, that's fun stuff to watch too. Sod farms on FS, like different types of grass, that'd be interesting. It's funny, a lot of people are doing like landscaping type series. I know, oh, what's his name? Prestige Worldwide is doing one on Facebook right now. I was in on his stream earlier today, lurking in the corner, and he's running a landscaping company on, was it Mills County? It was kind of entertaining to watch him. He started off mowing grass, but then he was, you know, filling a hole in with dirt and bulldozing some stuff and all kinds of crazy things. It was good times. Evan, Peanuts would be interesting. I would like to see something like Peanuts or something, you know, unique like that hit Farming Simulator. That'd be cool. Farmer Ken Bob, good to see you in the chat. Always appreciate the comments on the YouTube videos. Alex, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's video is going to be another video on Mercer County, I believe. Yeah, Ryan, that's my problem. Like, I don't want to just see the thing in game. I want it to actually function with appropriate equipment. So I would love to see peanuts implemented with, you know, actual peanut harvesting equipment. All right, I gotta turn my camera around here. I have no idea where the row is. Here we go. Can only guess where I'm farming so much. Sometimes you gotta actually see a row. Zematic, Valley, Teal, and Rincon are all made in Nebraska. There you go. I have to say, most of those brands I've only heard of. Like, what does Zematic make? Uh-oh. TGF wife has arrived. Now I'm in real trouble. Gotta be on my best behavior when the significant others join the stream. Although I've got the entire Van Reeson's family that likes to watch, so that's always always intimidating when you've got the whole family watching you. My own family doesn't even watch my videos. I shouldn't say that. My 4-year-old, he actually he'll ask me if he can watch one of Daddy's Tractor's videos. He likes it, although he'd rather just play Farming Simulator now. I set up my old computer for him, got an Xbox controller on it, and he'll just sit there and crash tractors into trees. He loves it. Tim Alcorn, good to see you in the chat, man. You watch a YouTuber that does peanuts in Texas. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's a southern crop. I've seen a lot of the farmers down there like to do different things. You know, I think I'm used to what I saw in a lot of Minnesota, where you would see, you know, certain farmers that are just doing, you know, say corn and beans, right? And rotating those. But a lot of the southern farmers I've seen will do all kinds of different crap. We need a series with the 4-year-old in control. I'm working on it. He's a little bit away from being consistent enough to sit there for any length of time, but I might do a couple of one-off videos with that, because he was just being hilarious when we were sick. When we were down with the stomach flu, he was the first one to go down, the poor little guy. And then he was the first one to feel better, so it was like, well, I guess you're gonna sit in the front of the computer, because I can't deal with you while I'm ill. And he was just cracking me up. I was laughing. He kept getting his stuff stuck and trying to do things, and then he figured out you can buy a chainsaw in the store. And so he's got this chainsaw, and he goes running at a tree, and he's like, Dad, look, I can cut down trees, and he's just hacking them up left and right with this chainsaw. I'm just like, okay, you go, kid. Cut down some trees. It'll be good. So he's got it. He's getting there. So we'll get him in a video at some point here. I'm looking forward to him being able to drive a grain cart or something, do something useful. Oh, his crashes are way better than mine. You think my blooper reels at the end of my YouTube videos are good? He managed to go flying over some hill on, what is that base game map? Ravensport. And he just made it like halfway across the map. It was like watching, who's the crazy big YouTuber that did a couple of funny videos on the map? Was it Blitz? That did some like hilarious FS19 videos. It was like Blitz level crashes, so it was good times. 4-year-old farming. There you go. Yeah, it's like watching DJ go ham. He was all over the place. Let's try this. Oh my goodness, Road Warrior with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, sir. What's going on tonight? We are farming on the Millennial Farmer map. We have gotten most of 2 fields done here. I'm cleaning up a couple of little bits. We're doing some deep banding, getting some dry fertilizer down. The jump I made with the pickup and trailer on SRV, yeah. I've gotten some good air on a few maps. Back when I used to play on the Farm Sim Network servers, they did a race one time, and I participated in that live stream. I got some crazy air in that race. Yeah, Nico, I got rid of the audio cue on the subscribe notifications, but I left the donation notifications with a bit of a foghorn. It definitely wakes me up and gets my attention. I don't want to miss one. Always appreciate the donations. It helps me out a lot. My wife is anxiously awaiting my first 3-month report. I've got till the end of the year to prove that I can turn this into a business, and so we're gonna sit down and look at the numbers here at the end of the month. Stephanie Tyler, hello and welcome to the stream. Haha, Tim, I have some stories to tell from when I was a younger person. I used to drive all kinds of recreational vehicles, so we used to go down to the local or former gravel pits and jump dirt bikes and four-wheelers and snowmobiles all the time. Oh, I'm a true farm boy. I grew up in rural Minnesota in my teenage years. We were doing all kinds of stuff. Well, so here's the problem, Godly, is that my wife is smarter than I am. We were both before I quit my job, we were both senior managers in IT, and she is a numbers person. And so, you know, she knows that I'm treating this like a real business, and so I've got all the numbers and all the costs, and we're going to go through them, and, you know, I've got to be able to make a business case to keep going. Tim, of course, but there are some stories that maybe shouldn't be told on live streams. That's more of a members voice chat kind of a story. Donna, my 4-year-old has more mods in his save game than I'm running on the Millennial Farmer map here right now, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. He's got all kinds of stuff. He was so impressed that I could put both a fire truck and a monster truck in his game. It was amazing. Why are wives smarter? Do a pull on that. Whoop, we're off the road. Godly, for sure. And that's it's funny is for us it was more about it's a lifestyle change. You know, it's with the kids, especially the younger one. The older one's going to be going to college in a couple of years, but the younger one, I mean, he's going to start school here, not this coming year, but the year after. And so, you know, it's like, really, I've only got one more year of being able to hang out with him all the time while he's at home. So, you know, we were both working 60 plus hours a week, and I'm going to hit something here. I just know it. And so, you know, we wanted at least one of us to be around and also to have a little bit more flexibility. And what was happening inevitably is that when one of us was free, the other one was slammed with work, and it just never worked out. So I made the case first to get to spend a little bit more time at home. So we'll see how it works out. But being an entrepreneur, yeah, exactly, Tim. It has its benefits, but it's not been easy. And YouTube's not the only thing I've been cooking on. I used to be a software developer, and so I'm currently working on a lot of software development type stuff. I've got some ideas on some software that I think could do well in the marketplace, so we're working on some of that in my free time, what little we have. And quite honestly, we're looking at possibly doing a little bit more on a second YouTube channel at some point here as well, so that would be something fun to do if I can figure out how to make that work. So, and yeah, Evan, you know, I'm not wishing for it to hurry up at all. If anything, I want to hit the pause button on life right now. So, oh, Tim, it's funny. The member that joined here in the last day or so here, last live stream, is also a software architect, and so we've been having all kinds of awesome techie conversations lately in chat. This 9R is the Custom Moddings 9R. Should be the same one that the Millennial Farmer has on his farm right now, I think, a 9570R. We're gonna bring this over here and wash it up before we park this thing for the fall. Because now that we've got that nitrogen put down on that bean field, I think, well, let's check our map here. Oh, we need to do the big field. We're gonna set up a worker to do the big field, I think. We might do that one off camera. But we're gonna wash all this equipment and put it away. But yeah, I've been surprised at how many tech people we've got in the community. So yeah, if you jump on the Discord server though, hit me up on there. I'm always looking to talk, and we're gonna start doing a members. I'm gonna start playing actively on the members server here again. When I launch the new server here, when American Life of Farming goes. And yeah, we've still got all the case equipment that we demoed for the soybean harvest sitting on the farm. Much like the Millennial Farmer series, Case just doesn't like to come pick their equipment up, I don't think. Okay, we need to try and back up a little bit better. It's always disorienting when you look at the camera the wrong way. Oh! Well, there's another one. Whoa, that doesn't count. That's just farm sim physics. Alright, let's try this. Nope, too fast. Go slow. I'll read chat in a second here. I can't talk and back up at the same time. Who am I kidding? I can't back up, period. It was so much easier in real life on the farm. I never had problems backing up. I used to be able to back up those double axle grain carts, the articulating ones. No problems. Farm sim? Can't drive to save my life. I'm coming for Clutch's best driver in farm sim tag at some point. Almost, folks. We didn't hit it though. Alright, we're gonna just park this thing way in the back out of the way here. Gotta clean up the yard a little bit. Alright, where were we on chat? I apologize. Farmer Kenbab, you love this map. It's so cool to be able to try and do it like they do in real life. I agree. We've got maybe not 100% of his equipment, but we've got a lot of it. And it's been fun to just try and, you know, scavenge for mods, match things up as best you can. And I've got to get... McKnight Gaming has a new header cart that I need to get my hands on here at some point. Because I hate these ones with the turning wheels. And he's got a new one that just has the wheels in the back, but it's designed for up to 45-foot heads. And so I got to get that in this save game. He just released it on the Discord server, too. And his Facebook page, but he tossed a link in our Discord server here recently, so... Yeah, Merburn, slow down, Speed Racer, exactly. If Mr. Junt was here, he'd be saying the same thing. Alright, we're gonna put this thing over here in the corner, I think. There we go. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna have to do is load up some trucks and haul some corn up here. Not too different. Godly, am I backing up at 9 miles an hour in real life? No, absolutely not. The problem here is that my pedals, so I'm doing it with the keyboard right now. I don't know why I'm reaching over using the keyboard habit. But my pedals are so touchy that it's like driving a go-kart. It's either on or off. I've got to adjust the sensitivity. I mean, here it's not so bad, but it feels like it's different based on the equipment, because some equipment is just all over the place. So we're gonna put this in the back here, and then we're gonna see about getting some corn moved up to the elevator here. We're getting the auger into the grain cart a little bit, but we should be fine. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. The grain cart's all washed out, or at least it was. Oops. It should just be the tracks dirty from driving it around. The tractors, on the other hand, still need to get washed. But this thing doesn't stay on the grain cart. It'll go into the shed so that I can put it on the planter for next planting season. So we're gonna park that there. And then we're gonna get the semis going here for selling. The reverse speed mod and the forward speed limiter. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Like, I have no desire to have a truck go faster than 55 miles an hour in Farm Sim. Bianca, the 9R, this is Custom Modding released this 9R. Go to Custom Modding's Facebook page, and this 9R is listed on there. They've got all their mods. Every post they make, they put a link to all their mods in it. All right. So one of the next things we're going to need to do here is get some corn going. And so I'm just making sure I can't load with the courseplay. Got courseplay mode on, so I kind of expected to be able to just load from the auger here. But I think what he did for that, like, I could just go and punch the buttons and use it normally. But I think what they did for courseplay, yep, is they made it so that this one is where you can pull the corn and beans out of, or the crops in general, with courseplay, or without using the normal system or their custom system. I'm rambling, apologies. Turbo Farming, good to see ya. Trying to catch up on chat here. Two-wheeled and four-wheeled in the competition? Nice, Tim. That would be interesting. That's a cool competition. Yeah, Ryan, this is, yeah, that's the, I'm way behind on chat, but I remembered a little too late that there was one of the back silos now that you can unload out of without having to deal with the whole setup. So before I run this up to the elevator, I forgot we've got to bring up the HUD. I'm a couple days early here, so let's get the timer moving here. We don't have anything else to do here until spring at this point on this farm. And so the only other thing we have to do is haul some corn. So I want to get into winter and haul a couple loads here while we've still got some time on the live stream. Yeah, Farmer Ken Bob, the highways on SRV were rough. Between the guardrail, the vehicles, and I would hit the random small bits of lag at certain points, and it would just be all over. Let me see here. I do have to go into F11. I think I can speed this up from 2000... I don't want to go too far because Seasons doesn't like it generally. I gotta wait for the field updates to catch up here real quick. I can see my FPS counter is dropped for Seasons. Where's it at? It's over there. How big is the Millennial map? It's a 1x map. It's a standard size map. How do I advance time that fast? So the Easy Dev Tools mod has an ability to speed up how fast you can advance time. And then there's a couple other mods. There's one called Timescale that'll do that too. And so you can set one additional speed above it. Whoa. That got dark. There we go. All right, we can do this. But the problem with speeding up time is Seasons does not like it. And so if you speed up time and then you miss it and you don't stop for a little bit during a day, the game doesn't have enough time to update all of the field states and do all the things that it needs to do. So you've got to kind of slow down time every once in a while. Now I'm driving up here like I think it's the one elevator that I'm going to be selling at, but I forgot we added another elevator. So let me stop here real quick, and we're gonna jump forward another day. Farmer Kenbab, Susquehanna River Valley was not MRG's map, that was a Nitro Dad map. Oof, we're losing money left and right for property maintenance too. With the Millennial Farmer, a bunch of the buildings are cost money for property maintenance, which actually I like that mechanic. Oops, I forgot to slow down time on early winter here. We gotta let the game catch up just a smidge. So what we're looking for, folks, and why I'm just sitting here waiting, is corn. The high point for corn is on day 3 of winter typically. The graph looks weird until you've played on it for a full year because of using unit convert, but once we get to day 3, that'll be the highest point for corn. So can't wait to check that out, or can't wait to sell this corn. The tutorial master, I don't know about that, but I do try to share as much knowledge as I can. Brian's Farming just posted their new video with the new Gleaner S97. Oh, that'll be interesting. I haven't seen any of the new Gleaner combines. When I was young, my grandfather died, when I was young, but my grandmother lived in a small town, and they had a white well, I guess it would be an AGCO dealer because it was white and Gleaner. There was always tractors and combines sitting out there in the yard. But that was 25 years ago, and half of those were used by then too, so. Nitro Dad's actually a really cool guy, and so if you ever get a chance to talk to him, he's just a cool, down-to-earth kind of a guy. Alright, one last day here and we'll be to our selling point. Apologies for the delay. This is all the stuff that I always do off camera when I'm doing videos. You don't see me sit here and fast forward a day and then wait for the game to catch up and fast forward a day. The downside of playing with Seasons. Alright, corn. Our high price for corn is the grain buyer. Where is grain buyer? Oh, it's that farm on the west side. Okay, cool. Well, here we go. Let's haul some corn. So we made some changes to this map. This is a little bit edited from the official Mapper's Paradise version. And one of the changes was we added a biodiesel plant over here. So I was kind of hoping that was the one that was going to be the best price to sell at, but not so much lucky today. Blake, good to see you in chat. The deep bander on the thumbnail, did you edit it yourself to make it do fertilizer? So somebody else had done the edit to make it do fertilizer, but it was not complete, and so I edited it to really fix it up, make it work with a worker, make it so the air cart would accept fertilizer or lime in both of the compartments, rather than when it was sent to me, it required seed to be in one of the compartments still to work. And so I did a bunch of stuff like that to kind of fix it up, and made it work a lot better. And so my hope is to get in contact with the modder who had sent me the edit that he did and see if I can get permission to release it to the community. So hopefully we can pull that off at some point here. All right, let's slow down a little bit here. I know everybody's hoping I crash into something, but And let's see, I'm on tip side back. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of the annoying tag. We don't need this anymore. There we go. And let's catch up on chat. Jay and Channel, appreciate you stopping into the stream, bud. Have a good evening. Miles, how am I so realistic? I don't know. I feel like I'm not necessarily that realistic, but that is what we try to go for. Graced Farm, it's good to see you as always. Have a good evening, sir. Alright, we're all emptied out here. Let's see if I can find the best way back to the farm real quick here. I guess we could take the road around the lake and cut through the pig farm. That's always a recipe for disaster. But it is the shortest way back to the farm. So we're gonna give that a shot here real quick. Guess I could probably turn these lights off now that it's light out. Don't want to hit any fences. Just do what we do in the videos and zoom in real close so that when I hit something you can't tell. John Deere for life. How long till the end of the stream? I have no idea. We're gonna go for a little bit here. We're gonna haul a couple loads of corn at least. We ran out of water though, so that's usually a sign that I'm getting close to the end of the stream. Ketter Farms crashing onto your phone every day on YouTube. There you go. I like that. I might have to use that in a piece of marketing material at some point. I like that a lot. How many bushels do I have to sell? I have a lot of bushels in the bin. I don't know if I'm going to sell all of them. What I should do is set up an auto drive course, but every time I try to do something that I'm supposedly good at live on a stream, it goes really poorly. So we might give that a try again. Last time I did auto drive on stream, the auto drive points fell through the bottom of the road, and then everything got messed up. So we'll maybe see if we can fix that this time. We'll try. Peyton, how's my night going? It's been going good. We're driving way too fast in a truck on the road and reading chat though, so I'm gonna end up in a tree here in a moment, I'm sure. I'm reading the discussion on equipment and manufacturing processes here, which I have a strong interest in, given that I spent so much time working in the manufacturing industry while I was also working in the software industry. 26,000 bushels of corn, and I'm thinking this trailer's holding about 1,700 bushels at a shot. Oops. There we go. D-Max, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, 1,700 bushels at a shot, so that would be 10 plus trips in a semi. I think maybe we should see if we can figure out how to record a auto drive course here. So let's pop open some windows. We've already got the start of a course, so I guess we can follow this along until we see where we get. Oh my goodness, something's beeping somewhere. D-Max, appreciate you joining the channel there. Welcome to the Kedrick family. Hit me up on the Discord server. I'll take a look after the stream and get you hooked up with the member role here. If you're interested in joining the multiplayer servers that we have for members, we'll also be able to get you hooked up with that as well. Alright, looks like I've got a path that already goes this way. So we're halfway there with an auto drive course already, which is encouraging. I think this is the one I recorded to go to the co-op here, so... And maybe beyond? No, just a couple feet beyond. Alright, here we go. We're going to get lined up. We're going to go just a little bit past, and then we're going to hit record. Alright. Oh, don't clip the car. That could be bad. Now I'm going to take this all the way around and see if we can get this going without crashing. Now I should probably try to keep these to their side of the road in case I ever get another one going the other way. Cosmic Brownie Cereal. I've never even heard of that, but I guess I'm out of touch. My kids don't really eat cereal. We get Fruit Loops occasionally for the little one, but we usually make bacon and eggs or something most mornings lately, it feels like. We are all over this road, too. There's no way that my auto drive drivers don't crash into each other at some point. And then this crazy road. Yeah, I think we're just gonna drive in the middle. Otherwise, we'll end up in a tree or a telephone pole or something. Construction zone. There's no way to go 2 lanes on this. We'll just hope AutoDrive's smart enough to figure this out. Alright, let's see here. We are going to pull through this way and set the point, I think. So first we're going to dump the corn out of the front and the back, and then I'm going to pull forward just a little bit before I set the point down. What was the name of this sell point? It was something really lame. Grain buyer. Okay. We'll go with that. Grain buyer. Well, it looks like I've got both in the zone. We're going to still pull forward just a little bit, and I can put this in while those are going. Grain buyer. There you are. Oh, but it's not. It's way back there. I don't want it way back there. All right, hang on. Auto drive has failed me. I want it right up here. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna pull forward and get the recording going again, like so. And then I think what I'm gonna do for auto drive is not take the road through the pig farm, because that's just gonna be me crashing into things. We're going to take this back out to the main road and take our road that we have going to the corner field here out and around. We really don't want to increase the crash counter while we're recording auto drive. Having to redo auto drive is less painful than Courseplay, although Courseplay's editor is not so bad anymore. Oh, I've still got X9s leased out in the field. No wonder I'm paying so much money per month. Oh, and here we've got our courses. Scooter's Workbench, it's good to see you as always. Welcome to the stream. We are remembering how to do auto drive on the fly because we have 20,000+ bushels of corn and beans to sell. And as much as people seem to like watching me crash into things, Watching me crash into things for the next 4 hours would probably get a little bit dull. Well, actually, it might be kind of interesting, but it'd be a little bit tiring on my end. So we've got all the things for taking the corn there. Now what I need to do is get back up to the farm, and we're going to set up the course around the backside of the bins there. And we'll be all set up. We can drive one truck and let the other truck go on auto drive. Once you get auto drive done, it's awesome. It just works. But getting it set up is just like... There's a reason why I haven't really done it yet, is just because it's just like, it's not really the part of the game I like doing. Donna, what's a 4-year-old doing? He's sleeping. It's like 11 o'clock at night. His bedtime is 8 o'clock, which means we might get him in bed by 9 o'clock. In fact, Mom took a nap, so Dad let him watch cartoons until 8:30 when I had to start live streaming, and then I dumped him on her. It was pretty epic. She was not amused. I could have got him ready for bed, I suppose. That would have been the grown-up thing to do. But we've been watching these Lego cartoons, and he just loves them, and I'm a big kid, let's be honest. So I love getting to see all the new Lego stuff. FS17 at the moment for the achievements. Nice. Yeah, that's, I was talking to somebody... Before FS22 comes out, I have to get my last couple of achievements in FS19. And I'm pretty sure those achievements are sheep breeding and logging. So I'm not sure, but we've got to figure out when and how I'm going to do a logging series, I guess. Or at least a little bit of logging in one series. And then we've also got to do sheep and chickens. I don't think I've done chickens either. So sheep, chickens, logging, got to get it done. I've got 5 months to do it, so a little bit less than 5 months. I think I can pull it off. All right, let's look at this here now. We've got auto drive on the way into the farm, but we don't have an auto drive course to go around the bins. So what I'm gonna do is pull over here, but I don't want it to connect to that one. I want it to connect to the one behind it. So I'm gonna have to, doing auto drive with a semi-trailer attached is probably non-optimal, but we're gonna try it. Record. We can always come back and smooth it out later, I suppose. And then I gotta make sure I don't get too close. I don't want to have auto drive bumping into this auger. We're gonna go ahead and fill this up while we're here. Yeah, Randy, chickens and sheep are easy. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe we'll do some of that on Oklahoma. Maybe I'll do some chickens there. I think Oklahoma's actually pretty big on chickens. And, oops, I need to make a point here for where I'm at. And so this is MF Silo Auger. And I need to probably pull it forward a little bit at some point. So let's just do that while we're sitting here. Just because our truck was farther forward than the point. And then let's keep going here. And I don't want to get in on this crazy loop that I've created right through where I park my trucks. I want to bring it right back down here. And we'll be all done setting up this auto drive course. Easy as that. Click here, click there. All right, so we fill at the auger and then we're dumping at the grain buyer. And we're doing it with corn. I don't need edit mode. I need you to drive. And I need this to go away. Now, I don't know why this is the one that's green, because this is not, I'm not loading, I'm already full. And so I suspect this is gonna be a problem for me. So I'm gonna turn this off and we're gonna get turned around here. Oh, come on, that's not right. Jackknife the truck. That's right, we need an audio thing for that. All right, here we go. We're getting him started. Logging, yuck. Agreed. 50 and 100 contracts. Oh, contracts. I forgot about contracts. I haven't done contracts either, probably. I gotta look at my achievement list. We might have some achievement live streams where I set up and, like, this is a live stream dedicated to achieving this particular achievement. That would be interesting. Dustin, Oklahoma is going to be PC only because it is a 4X map. Alright, so we're at the auger. I don't understand, like, this mode should work. I'm full. I've got corn. I'm 100%. Drive. Alright, there we go. Now he's going to drive. I could do a cotton farm, yep. The factory mod that takes sugar beets all the way through several products like sugar and molasses, that would be cool. I've seen some of those, like, I don't know, like the factory stuff doesn't feel really realistic in that, you know, from a farmer perspective, very few farmers are actually going to take their products all the way through that process. But just from a gaming perspective, it would be cool. What do you mean, Argsy? The refill option? On my truck? I'm in pick up and deliver. Isn't that what pick up and deliver is for selling your stuff? Let me see. Alt 0. This is deliver. This is load, which I don't want. That's if you're at the edge of a field, right? Unload combine, drive, pick up and deliver. Put it in a trailer, dump the trailer somewhere else. So you're saying I should do load? Tell you what, it's easy to try. Oh, I put the other truck on load? I don't know about that. Seems suspect. Wow, I've got a lot of junk equipment laying around the map. Let's just do this the easy way. The easy way would be figuring out where I left my truck. I left my truck up here on the road. Stuck on a mailbox is my guess. Yes. In midair on a mailbox. Oh, there I am. Yep, on the wrong mode. Okay, first off, back it up, back it up. Second off, let's pull some of these points out here a little bit wider. But this one won't let me, like I shouldn't have to go back to the silo to get started. What is that? I didn't jackknife. Is there something in this bush? I don't understand what's going on. Farm sim physics is not treating me well today. Okay, now it wants to go to the grain buyer. Before it wanted to go to the auger. Does it really matter, Stranded? It's all the same crashing. The worker's about to crash into my truck, though. I can't run faster than the semi, though. Get the truck out of the way. crazy worker coming? Oh, the worker's smart enough to stop before he crashes into me. Alright, we're gonna park this truck over here. I think it'll be safe. Yeah, I'm paying the insurance either way. Anyway, I'm not catching up with chat here. Tim, it was great to have you in chat. Can't wait to talk to you on Discord. Have a good one, sir. Argsy, my savior with auto drive. You can tell I've been doing it manual too long. We're getting this other truck out of the way even though I didn't need to. Living, that's what I was trying to do and they do nothing. The double arrows don't seem to be working. That's how it used to work. Let's give it another shot though. We've got another truck to try it with here. Alright, so this is load mode, not what I want. I want pick up and deliver. I want it to pick up at the auger and deliver to the grain buyer. And I'm gonna come over here because I know the course is over here somewhere. Now this one's empty, so it should just work correctly and start at the auger point. But like if I can't even click the double arrow if I want, so who knows? I don't know what's going on with it. But we're gonna see if this is gonna load for us here before we pretend like it's gonna go on. Good times. The goat Chevy is nice. I did I am a Chevy fan. My first truck was a Silverado that I owned, so I've always had a particular affinity towards GM vehicles. Why is this not loading now? Hang on. This auger is most clearly over the back of the trailer. It even put a smidge of corn in there. I think it just wants to irk me. I see no reason why this should be causing me problems. I can fill it myself while the truck is sitting here. That's the one thing about auto drive over course play is you can still interact with things when you're in the vehicle. So if I fill this up, yeah, move the point forward a little bit. I'll do that next time I'm back. I gotta go check on this other crazy driver. He's probably in a tree somewhere. Oh, no, he's doing fine. Look at that. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm a PC player. Now this should work without a flaw. This is just gonna work. I know this is gonna work. Because it always works. What is going on? Oh my goodness. It was still set on the pickup green. It wasn't on the grain buyer green, so it didn't try to dump the truck. It was still trying to go get grain. This is why we're just gonna do it ourselves. There's something with the latest version of auto drive that has not been working for me. Or maybe I don't have the latest. Maybe I've got some old bugged version. This is like the version I was editing to try and get unloading on the go working when I was interested in modding. This is why you don't do things in live streams that you're supposed to know how to do. You always look dumb. If I was setting this up for a video, it'd just work off camera and I'd never have any problems. Alright, let's send this guy on his way. He's at least set up the right way right now to go back to the silo and get grain. Let's see if his compatriot can make it up here, which he can. And this guy is set up the right way. See, he's got the grain buyer is green, and he's ready to go. Yeah, this is... I forgot. I've got the latest version on another save, but for whatever reason, my Millennial Farmer save, I accidentally copied over all the old mods from when I played Millennial Farmer map like a year ago. And so a lot of these are a little bit out of date. So this one's gonna work. This one's gonna work. I feel good about this one. We're gonna get over there and it's all just gonna be working. But yeah, somebody was asking about the schedule coming up here in July, and so we're gonna be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern time and 9 p.m. Eastern time. So 2 streams a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll see how that goes for a bit. Try and capture some of the audiences in different time zones. So it is always always fun to try and experiment a little bit and find times that are working for people. So how many saves has my 4-year-old broken? He only plays on the one save game. He's got a Ravensport save with all kinds of stuff. His map looks kind of like a post-apocalyptic movie set, though. There's just crashed vehicles everywhere. Nobody to be seen. All the crops are withered and driven over. Good times. Alright, this is gonna work. He even untarped to the semi. Confidence level is at like 80%. There we go. Good times. Good times. So yeah, so we're gonna be streaming on this map a little bit more, I think. We're gonna be doing live streams on the members multiplayer server here, starting hopefully Thursday. If American Life of Farming comes out, we're gonna be running that map on one of the new servers. We're gonna be playing a series on Oklahoma here starting in a day or two. I've been working on setting that map up here. We might live stream the setup for that map, but that'll be a Let's Play series, so we'll be doing videos on that as we get going. Okay, so we got to the grain buyer. He dumped the corn, and now he's stuck here. Go home. I don't understand your issues. Whatever. Get him a modded map? No, he doesn't need that. He's got so many mods on his map that he's got enough performance problems. Alright, let's see here. I've got a page for driving vehicles here that's going to help me out a little bit. Good deal. Alright, so I've got 1 out of the 2 semis I think is at least working. Where did the other one run off to is the question. So this is the problem with this map. It's a standard size map, but it's so big because the roads go all the way around the map. That it's, I mean, this truck is still on his way back up to the farm. John Deere, is he better than me at Farm Simulator? He crashes as much as I do. Farmer Ken Bob, you're looking forward to Oklahoma coming out. You're just a few miles away from Oklahoma, but on the opposite side. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward. It's going to be a fun map. I felt like the farm sites weren't very realistic, but the map itself looks great. I just can't wait. So, we're going to be checking that map out. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be our Thursday morning stream or Thursday midday stream, depending on where you're from. I'm probably going to be setting up that map on stream, figuring out what equipment to run, etc., etc. So I thought it might be fun to try and do that interactive for a change. Maybe be influenced slightly by the viewers on what kind of stuff I put onto the map. We'll see. Juan, they do have a mod for crop-specific seeds in FS19. I don't know if they'll do that for FS22 because it kind of... They've got to be careful with how realistic they go with things. If it gets to be too complicated, you lose some of your, simpler audience or people who are just there to have kind of fun and they don't really care about the realism part. And so they've got to cater to that arcade audience a little bit, I'll say. And it seems as last time, this auto drive point is just going to cause me grief. And so with that, I think we're not going to sit here and fight with this auto drive course tonight. We're probably going to wrap up our stream here and see if I can get the latest version of auto drive on for next time. So I've definitely enjoyed hanging out with everybody tonight. And hopefully you guys had fun. If you have, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We attempt to do daily farm sim content here on the channel. And yeah, we've got a Discord server. The link is in the description. Join the Discord server if you're looking for a great community to hang out with. That's all for today. Kedrick, out.